To feed the world's growing population, food production must rise, which is increasingly becoming a huge challenge. To address hunger and livelihoods, it is important to protect the ecosystem and biodiversity at the same time. Farmers in Western Kenya are involved in ecological sustainable agriculture practices, innovations and technologies in response to these concerns. Many of them target climate change too. Climate change is responsible for worse land degradation, with droughts, erratic rainfall, and floods. All these practices, innovations, and technologies share one thing in common. That is sustainable land management. Sustainable land management secures the productive base while simultaneously ensuring ecosystem resilience, thus safeguarding biodiversity. Farmers in Kakamega have turned to agroforestry, with tree nurseries becoming symbols of fresh hope. The skills of local agroforesters like Nicholas Omari are very important in building resilience in the face of climate change. His principle is, a nation that destroys its soils destroys itself. Forests are the lungs of our land, purifying the air and giving fresh strength to our people.
Mulimi kwanje kuno niteka tsibiri nekhwara kamisala mbalimbali chinyolekha muliro kwa Kakamega nende tsisehemu tsende nekhali khuli nende priority khumisala chia fodder trees nishibune chiri misala chiri nende manufaa manyishi khumi tsinyama tsia khwikhala natsyo ango khubole tsing'ombe, tsimbuli, makondi, tsingokho khali tsinzushi. Asa misala chende nacho chia fodder chende nacho mulimi kuno ndi nende misala kulangwa kaliandra. Musehemu imurandi ni bandu bali bakumenya kwalango ngwa shifindi nende kunyanye. Asa khunende kaliandra, khunende lukinia, khunende sespania, sespali. Yani lukhule lweru lwa kawaida. Alero khunende msala kwa sespania, grandiflora. Khunende msala kwa balanga gliricidia, sapium. Khulwenu netse misala chitsi fodder tree, chia khuli na chiano.
In this video, we will learn how to take care of indigenous trees. The first step is to involve young children in growing indigenous trees.
Khuinzirani tsiskulu 33 tsiri Mushinyalu West zone. Ne tsiskulu tsenetse khwara kamisala. Nishibune ini generation indi iro isaeno. Ne khwenyanga khuracha mbo shindu shukhola bumuhimu bo misala khuba mazingira ke kerni bashire bana bati.
When the trees are still young, make sure everyone around knows where your trees have been planted to avoid grazing animals near the young trees. Livestock, especially goats, are notorious for destroying trees when they are still at a young stage. You can also fence around like this to keep away livestock and children from destroying your tree.
Khwenyanga khukirinde bindu binyala khwononya bule khwononya ta. Tukhwaraka misala kwerwa bondo. Khwenyanga misala kweno khweberera khu bisala. Yidi bisala byenebo khali ing'ombe nenya khulia kachira misala minyishi masambu kakhola echombe niyenya khulia lwituyakho shindu esho ashisuya ibule khutukhakho ta ne isaa ndala bandu bachendatsa balomba injira abundu osi asi bwaraka musani bumenyi musala waraka nikhali mundu akhamenyi natushi khushindu shaweba amenya mundu yalomba shindu ya asi unyola bikhonyananga tsing'ombe bana bati nende ikhali yosi khusuya shindu shenesho nishiakhatukha shiakhamachuwa shiene shiisupport.
Weeding is the most important step in giving your trees the right start. Keep a 1 meter diameter around the tree clear of weeds and grass for the first 2 to 3 years to reduce competition for moisture and nutrients. You can suppress weeds with mulch, such as crop residues. Apply it to a depth of around 10 centimeters to prevent it being blown away or dispersed, and top it up annually. Your trees will adapt to natural conditions, so shouldn't need watering, especially as it encourages roots to grow up towards the soil surface rather than down towards groundwater. If there is a particular long dry spell and you feel watering is necessary, saturate the ground to ensure water soaks deep into the soil. Pests can cause damage inside the tube, so check tree stems and guards for damage. Even though pruning is not essential, it encourages trees to grow upwards rather than outwards once established and help to create a diverse canopy structure. Thinning is important to reduce competition for light, water, and nutrients. Falling around 1 in 5 trees will give the remaining trees more room. They develop a better shape and grow stronger and more resilient. Identify the best growing trees and remove their competition. By taking good care of trees, they will give back by providing us with fruits, medicine, fodder, timber, firewood, bee shelters, and forage, among others. Now let us look at what we have learned. Growing indigenous tree is one of the most effective techniques of sustainable land management for ensuring ecosystem resilience and safeguarding biodiversity. When trees are young, they need protection from strong wind, children, animals, pests, and diseases. Thinning reduces competition for light, water, and nutrients, leading to more resilient trees. Healthy trees encourage biodiversity conservation, attracting a variety of insects and birds in our fields, leading to a more robust crop, which means more food for our families and more money by selling the surplus produce in the market.